this video I'm going to talk about our inner self-critic. It's bad, isn't it? My name is Mariana Bergsdottir. I'm a veterinarian. I have a big family. I've been married to my husband for almost 20 years. Damn, we're getting old. And yeah, I was extremely critical of myself. You know, I've already covered this video in one video where we talk about the other person. But you know, this when I point at that person, that's one finger. I have 1, 2, 3 pointing at me. That's the same when you go out in, you know, traffic. If the idiots are too many, then it's very likely that it's actually me, that I'm having a bad time, not them. Because it's just in the traffic, you know, sometimes I do something wrong because I'm distracted. I hope, you know, someone won't send me the finger or something. And usually I try to drive okay. But the inner self-critic, it used to be so loud. I actually had forgotten about this until I got a new friend recently who was the same. I asked her, what do you like about you? And she couldn't find a single thing. And I was like, wow, I used to be, and I could see my good points, but mostly it was just critique. Oh, I didn't clean well enough. I didn't, you know, spend enough time with my kids. I didn't study enough. I was, you know, when I was studying in Denmark to be a veterinarian, my grades weren't good enough. My home wasn't clean enough. Oh, why did I say that thing? Could I have put that in another way? And all those, you know, idiotic small, I don't like my nose, my big toe. Oh, I used to hate that one when I was a teenager. Why do we do this? Would we talk to other people like we talk to ourselves? Stop this. And you can actually use the same thing to stop your inner critic as when you stop criticizing someone else. I used in a time when I criticized myself for one thing, I counted 10 things that I was doing well. Even years later, I learned that I can also speak kindly about myself and positively and go to a job interview and tell what I can do instead of saying, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. But saying, you know, I can do a lot of things because I can. And even if I'm a woman, I'm actually also allowed to say, act like a dude when you go to an interview. That's my tip. They don't have self-critic. You know, today when I do something that I perceive as wrong, I'm tired, I say something in a tone that I didn't want to. I go, okay, was this bad enough so I have to apologize to my child or my husband? Or was this just inside my head? Because often it's just inside my head. Often I go to the child and say, I'm sorry I used that tone, I didn't intend to. They go like, I didn't notice anything. But sometimes I say something wrong and I want to teach them that apologizing is okay. But then I stop beating myself. It's key. Stop beating yourself. Another thing you have to notice is when it's repetitive. Is this actually your voice in your head? Or is it your mom's, your dad's, your siblings, your aunt, whoever? Society even. Because we have to look perfect, you have to have a perfect home. You know, everything outside of us says, be perfect, do more, do. But to have less stress, you have to do less and not criticize yourself for it. It's essential. It's a pretty bird. But I'm trying to remember what I was going to say more. Yeah, this would probably belong in my other video when I'm criticizing other people, but it is also about me. When I moved in with my husband, I didn't want to ask him to do things. So when I wanted him to tidy, I would tidy loudly, you know, bang the closet, take things and put down. And then he was supposed to telepathically understand that he was also supposed to stand up and tidy. After I don't remember, a year or something, I figured that it was actually rather stupid. He can't read minds. So I began to ask him, can we tidy now? And it has developed to, you know, if I feel we should tidy, we can ask. But also that I have some jobs in the house and he has other, and it's just easy. We don't have to always go, you have to remember this one, you have to remember that one. But just have our separate tasks. Of course, tidying is for everyone because 6 kids. It's always tidy here. Yeah, anyway. Thank you for listening, and if you can relate, please subscribe. And in a later video, I will actually do an inner child healing, because if the voice in our head is your mom or your dad or something, it's often inner child wounding that needs more than you just trying to override it. It needs out. That would be in a later video. Thank you for watching.